And as you know, if you're from Rolla, we live in a pretty diverse area, and we have a very diverse group of people, diverse group of supporters. And I wanted to point out that in this room, we have 49 different places of worship represented. So isn't that cool? Yeah. And it's not just Christians. We have wonderful pro-life Jewish friends that are with us. We have wonderful pro-life Muslim friends that are with us. So it's a true community spirit that happens to be pro-life that wants to do something about it, and it's really, really awesome. So I'd like to start by introducing to you a couple of people, and I haven't seen everybody, so don't worry if they're not here yet. Is Dr. Baldwin here? Chris Baldwin? No. Or a different Dr. Baldwin? No. Our medical director is probably delivering a baby right now, so that's probably what's going on. But he is not here yet, so I was going to introduce him. He's been with us for 9 years. But I would like to ask a few people to be recognized tonight. I'd like to have all of our board members and board member candidates to please stand so we can see where you're at. And that includes candidates. Dave, where are you at, Dave? There you are. Amy, Larry, there you are. There's our board of directors. Thank you for your service, everybody. And I want to ask all of our staff members and volunteers to please stand, keeping in mind that some of them are still out there. All of our volunteers and staff members, will you please stand? Oh, well, they're still out there. Oh, thanks, Linda. Oh, there's Sharon over there. We got a few. There's Donna. And Brian and Marissa, you're sitting up here, by the way. I see you. Did I embarrass you sufficiently? Just find your friend Kathy. She's up here. We have some people showing up late. And the reason I've picked on Brian and Marissa because they're the next people I'm going to talk about. So while they're standing, I wanted to point out to you that we have some really awesome pro-life organizations that are represented here tonight. Brian and Marissa are the founders of Coalition for Life in St. Louis, also 40 Days for Life. And I want you to know that, at least in my mind, they're the most cutting-edge pro-life organization I know of. So let's welcome them tonight. And I mentioned Kathy, too. Kathy Fork is with 40 Days for Life in Columbia. Kathy, can you please stand so we can see you? Are you there? Oh, come on, Kathy. And those are two organizations that are partnered with your PRC. And the next one I'm going to mention to you is actually very exciting because they are going to be new to Rolla. Some of you are probably familiar with the St. Raymond Society out of the Columbia, Jeff City area. And we have representatives here this evening for a very important reason because they are about to start a St. Raymond Society in Rolla. So we're very excited about that. So we have the founders here with us tonight. Are both founders here? Which one's Mike? Okay, so we have Steve and Mike. Would you please stand? These are the founders. I'm sorry, I wasn't remembering your names. Henches is what I got stuck on, right? So that's Mike Henches and Steve Smith. What's important, there's a lot of important things about St. Raymond Society, but we will be referring clients to them that are more critical, if you will. These are clients that really need some help to get their own 2 feet on the ground. So it'll be a maternity home, but also much more than that. So they're going to have an informational meeting on April 12th that you'll all be invited to because I'm going to send you all an email about it, but that'll be here in Rolla on April 12th, so look for that. And guess what? There's another new organization, not in our area, but darn close. I'm excited to inform you that another new pregnancy center has been born. It'll be in Houston, Missouri, and we have a few of the board members and their new director, Deborah Stockard, here with us. Can you all please stand? And where are the hookers at? The hookers are back there, too. My beautiful bride Jane and I have had the pleasure of helping them along the way for the last year as they've put this together, but they're actually going to open next month, so it's pretty exciting. Their first banquet is in 2 weeks. So please, most importantly, I ask all of you to pray for them because this is the startup. It's a big deal. So, moving on. As you know, the theme of this event is Everyday Heroes. Pretty cool, huh? The room is charged with superhero stuff. But we're going to turn it up a notch, if we could. So I'm going to ask you to watch this short video with me while we turn it up a notch with the superhero stuff.
This one goes out to the heroes. Everyday heroes. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You probably are like, I'm not a hero, you're talking to the wrong person. And I'm all like, you're talking to your TV. So listen up. I think you're a hero and you don't even know it yet. Maybe you're like me, you look in the mirror and you don't really see a hero. You look and you just see a regular kid. A really good looking regular kid. But you're a hero. Whether you're a kid or a grown up. You're way more than you might think you are. You're more than your problems and you're more than your mistakes. Somewhere inside, you're a hero. You might not have a cape or wear underwear outside your clothes. That's probably a good thing. You have everything right now to change the world. Everything! Heroes are just ordinary people who've done extraordinary things. They inspire other people to be extraordinary. People like Nathaniel. He's 12 years old and he's now okay with the fact that there are people in the world who don't have clean water. He raised enough money to help 30 schools in Central Africa. Madison, when she was 15, she created a beauty pageant for boys and girls that have special needs because she wanted to celebrate real beauty. My friend Bob, he's 55 and he's living out love in so many different ways. Right now he's working on building a school so kids in Uganda know they're loved. Kids can change the world and grown-ups can change the world. It would go a whole lot faster if we worked together. Heroes are made when ordinary people like you and me decide to be extraordinary or extra ordinary. Extra ordinary. That's too many extras. Here's what I'm trying to say. If you want to be awesome, treat people awesome. It's about strength. Firepower. Not like picking up a car kind of strength. I'll pick it up and just drop it and go like, oh, he's so nerdy, but so strong. I want to go out with him. He can pick up a car. But it's not about that. I'm talking about compassion. Nothing stronger than that. It's what changes things. So who's been a hero to you? Da-da-da. Parents? Teachers? Friends? Let them know. Heroes don't always know that you're heroes. We all need reminders. The little things that we do are a big deal. Heroes are people in our lives who see us what we really are. Awesome. Did you hear that? I said it. You're awesome! You're awesome. You don't need a cape and you don't need money. You don't even need to be bitten by something radioactive. You just need to care. And if you are bitten by something radioactive, you should go to a doctor, sir. It'll make your pee green. It would be cool to fly or be part spider or be part squirrel. I don't think part squirrel is a thing. Is that a thing? Like a man squirrel? But you're already filled with superpowers. So don't wait for a signal in the sky. Look a little closer at the world around you. You're ready right now. It's time to be the hero that you're meant to be. Cape, what are you not okay with? Think about it. Now what do you have? And who can you bring with you? Everybody! 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 You have everything that you need to make someone's day more awesome. Someone may never told you this, but I promise it's true. The world needs heroes, and that hero could be you. That hero could be you. And that hero could be you. Yeah. Let's do this.
So thanks to the producers of Kid President for letting us use that. Little man made some awesome points there. The first point he made, which is the most important one, is that you're a hero. You are. Your PRC gets no federal funding. We get no state funding. So 100% of what we do comes from you. So you are a superhero. You save lives. That's your superpower. The thing you need to know is this, is that the dollars that you invest in the pregnancy center are the most important pro-life dollars that you spend, that you invest. Now, that's not criticism to any other pro-life organization or the wonderful work they do. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm simply talking from a results-oriented perspective. Your PRC has a reputation for being innovative, and an organization that gets results. And what are those results? And Mike talked about this earlier, but in the first 9 years of our business, Pregnancy Center being open, more than 2,000 lives were saved. That's amazing. Thank you. Now, to help that to sink in a little bit more, and talking about our numbers, and this is something Mike said as well already, but I wanted to hit on this hard because we're operating at a 99.7% success rate, which is absolutely unheard of. No other pregnancy center that we know of operates at that level. In the last 5 years, we've been at 100%. So, thank you. And then down to the 74% figure he mentioned. Okay, this is talking about abortion-minded clients coming to our center. 74% of the people that come swing in the front door there. I'm not talking about the mailman other than him, but 74% of the people that come are seeking an abortion or somebody's trying to force them into an abortion. That's unheard of as well. The national average pregnancy center is less than 20%. So it's truly astounding. And again, I'm not tooting my own horn, but what I'm doing basically is explaining that to you. And what happens with me is I talk to centers all over the country, and very often they'll ask me the question, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? And the answer is, I don't do that. God does that. And that's the answer to the question. I can do all things through God who strengthens me. And that's so true. Yes, we're obedient. Yes, we're well trained. And yes, we do things differently than most other pregnancy centers. But the bottom line is, it's Him. And 100% of the glory and honor goes to our Almighty Father. Amen? One of the people I like to quote the most is Mother Teresa. And some of you probably know that in a few months we're going to start calling her Saint Teresa. She'll be canonized in September. But Mother Teresa was asked to speak at the prayer breakfast in 1994 at Washington, D.C. So think about that date. In attendance were then President Clinton and Hillary Clinton were in the room, right? Well, that day she gave what I think was her best pro-life speech. She said, "But I feel the greatest destroyer of peace today is abortion, because it is a war against the child, a direct killing of the innocent child, murder by the mother herself. And if we accept that a mother can kill even her own child, how can we tell other people not to kill one another?"